Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David, and this is a magic review. Hey, today we're back in my magic library, and we're looking at a new effect. This is Cross by Agus Tjiu. Agus is a magician, he's a creator, he's out in Indonesia. I believe this is his first marketed effect. If you want to learn more about him, you can visit him at tjiumagic.com. Cross, basically in a nutshell, it's a jumping ink effect where you make an X or a cross on the back of a spectator's signed card, and then through a series of very slightly covered movements, you can watch the cross jump to a couple of different locations. There are a few other moving ink effects. You got the portable ink that Takel has. There's jump ink from Rizky Nanda. This effect kind of reminds me of that hole punch effect where you punch a hole in the back of the card and then the hole moves. It's kind of like that. And because the moving ink effect is kind of common, I asked Agus where he came up with this effect or how he got the inspiration for it. And he said that he saw an effect called Pedichange by Yonel Arcade, and he thought that was very visual. And then so he tried to design his own trick, but not using a Hoyle brand deck, but using Bicycle, obviously. And so the system of using a moving hole made him think of an X, because an X was just more visual. So I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, so in the box, you're getting the DVD, and then you're getting a little wallet, and then inside the wallet, you're getting two utilities. You're getting a utility for a blue deck and a utility for a red deck. So just a couple of questions we always ask of all our effects. The first is, can you do it surrounded? Absolutely. I think this is a great effect that works surrounded. There really aren't any angle issues. There might be a distance issue. You might want to just be back a little bit further from your audience. You don't want to be right up on them. It's not a right under your face kind of effect. So there is a kind of maybe a distance issue. Can it be inspected? The card you end up giving out to your spectator, of course, it's their signed card. There's nothing there. If you do this right, there shouldn't be anything for them to inspect, okay? Is it well made? Absolutely. I have never seen a gimmick like this before in my career. In fact, when I first opened the box and started to look at the gimmick started working on its own, and I wasn't doing anything, and I was just like, what just happened? Like, it looked like magic was happening right in front of me. It was crazy. You can't even tell what it is from just looking at it. I asked Agus about how long it took him to kind of craft it and put it all together, and said he took him about 4 weeks. So 4 weeks of design went into this, with him trying just different things just to see the fluidity of it and how it would move gracefully. And so it is a very well crafted gimmick. How much practice does it require? I don't know that it so much requires practice, but it requires timing, okay? And so it will require practice on your timing. There's some timing involved and some angle issues with the timing, not with spectators. And so I think that you just need to practice getting the timing down. It's kind of like a rhythm, kind of like a dance move a little bit, if that makes any sense. So that takes a little bit of practice, but I think beyond that, there's no forcing involved. There's not really any card manipulation or specific card handling involved. So it doesn't require practice on that end, just some practice getting yourself familiar with the gimmick, okay? How much setup and reset time is there? Absolutely none. The gimmick completely resets itself, and you'll be ready to go the moment you pull it back out of the box. Positives. Positives with this trick is it's hyper visual, and it's easy. It's mind-blowing magic, just kind of made for all skill levels. This certainly puts a jumping ink style trick into the hands of a beginner or a moderate skill level magician immediately. Negatives. Hey, you know, with any magic trick, there's always going to be some negatives. These are just my negatives. They don't have to be yours. With the DVD itself, there's no audio. It's all done with subtitles. And there's kind of a loud, repetitive music going on. So I kind of muted that when I was watching it. The DVD is only about 5 minutes long completely. They're just showing you how the utility works. And of the 5 minutes, the first minute and a half is the opener. So there isn't really a whole lot of instruction. And last, it kind of is a one-hit wonder. I mean, you're paying this to do one effect. There's nothing else you can do with that. So that's just some of the negatives. Is it worth my money? You know, I've seen this effect as low as $30. I've seen it as high as $40. And like I said, you're getting two well-made gimmicks and a DVD, so you're kind of right in the pocket of that financially, but I think you have to decide if $40 for a single trick has value to you. Okay, so that would be up to you. Who would like this? Street magicians, early adopters, like I said, people who do walk around, people who are at that beginning to moderate level of magic that want to do a jumping ink effect would certainly like this. Hey, so that's my review for Cross by Agus Tjiu. And if you'd like to purchase your own, you can find it from one of your favorite Murphy's Magic retailers. Thanks. Bye.